The beginning of the millennial generation is nothing short of turbulent. In 1998, former President Bill Clinton was impeached, stemming from a sexual harassment lawsuit, one of the first presidential scandals ever to be broadcasted.
History unfolding in the nation's capital today as a somber House of Representatives voted for only the second time in American history to impeach a president of the United States.
In the following year, many thought it was going to be the last due to the fear of all computers shutting down and causing the apocalypse.
At the stroke of midnight, January 1st, 2000, elevators may stop. Heat may vanish. Credit cards and ATMs may cease to function. Airplanes and trains may come to a halt.
Shortly after that, in 2001, America faced a grave tragedy with the 9/11 terror attacks. However, this caused a unified people in this nation and led to a determination to kill the one responsible for those attacks.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, and a terrorist who's responsible for the murder of thousands of innocent men, women, and children.
In the way of politics, we've made so many advances in this time period, such as increased diversity in the Supreme Court, such as having our first black president, Barack Obama, as well as increased legislation promoting LGBT rights. Social media's unprecedented rise in popularity has undoubtedly made one of the largest impacts on our generation. Social media websites are now so popular, it's difficult to find someone that doesn't own a Facebook account, and even more difficult to find someone that doesn't have any social media presence at all. With the launch of MySpace in 2003 and the subsequent launch of Facebook in 2004, social media has been around since we were practically able to navigate the internet. These once small moguls paved a way for other social media outlets to move onto the scene. Websites like YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter have all helped shape our generation into what it is today. There's no doubt we wouldn't be the generation we are today without the rise of social media. Over the past few decades, the medical field has grown immensely. For example, many states have adopted the use of medical marijuana to treat various types of conditions. We've also now mapped the genome of different types of cancers, which helps guide doctors into finding better ways to cure it. And prior to 1996, HIV was something that killed you. But after that, now people are able to live and have productive lives while having HIV. And lastly, the use of stem cell therapy was developed with a high prospect of being able to treat various types of conditions. The first cells grown from human embryos were in 1998.
There's been a vast number of scientific advancements in my lifetime, whether it be in space, with cars, technology, or medicine. Back in the year 2000, cars like the Prius, the Smart Car, and the Tesla were made available to the world. After the release of alternative fuel cars, it revolutionized how people will view fuel and cars from there on out. Just 2 years later, Elon Musk, the same man behind Tesla, started a company named SpaceX. The ultimate goal of SpaceX was to revolutionize space travel and have people living on other planets, specifically on Mars. 4 years after the founding of SpaceX, everybody's favorite planet, Pluto, was declassified to a dwarf planet as no longer considered one of the 8 planets in our solar system. Poor Pluto. On another note, stem cell programming and research began to really pick up its steam in the year 2007. The advancements in stem cells could revolutionize how we view medical treatment forever. Ethics come into question with stem cells, but the benefits can treat diseases and repair ailments that have never been able to be previously cured. Coming up on much more recent events, we have Sophia. Sophia is a robot that was given citizenship by Saudi Arabia. Watching her move, talk, and interact can be rather chilling and even frightening.
Hello.
Hi, Sophia.
I believe I am Sophia. I feel as if I know you.
I'm one of your creators.
You created me.
Well, many of us work together to create you. And yes, you do kind of know me.
I can't clearly remember.
How long until the United States declares robots as citizens? I guess we'll find out.
From medicine to robot citizens, Currently, our generation sees improvements within fields that include cars, the internet, public and private space exploration, all of which point to new improvements for the future. Cars have been around for a long time and are often changing around us to better take care of our needs. Fully automated cars are beginning to seem as more of an investment to various businesses. These businesses range from tech companies such as Alphabet to ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft. Between the years 2009 and 2015, Alphabet has spent $1.1 billion. However, in 2016, Lyft has spent $500 million and Uber has spent $680 million for a total of $1.18 billion. Alphabet is also working to improve the internet conditions through Google Fiber and Project Loon. Project Loon is trying to extend internet connectivity by placing transmitters in large balloons that can stay up for months at a time. Google Fiber, on the other hand, has begun attempting to offer an alternative to internet consumers within the United States in the form of broadband internet. We also have already seen changes in space exploration as private space exploration businesses begin to arise, such as SpaceX. SpaceX has promised to launch 2 sets of cargo and 2 sets of crews by the year 2024. However, NASA also has several projects taking place, like EcoStress, which is a thermal radiometer space station that will monitor different processes of living plants. Launching in 2018, Euclid, a planned mission to look into dark matter and energy, launching in 2020, and Psyche, traveling to a distant asteroid made of a unique metal, launching in 2022. All of these advancements are a part of our generation, the millennials. So what's really in store for humanity? Is it technology? War? Colonizing new worlds? We'll just have to wait and see.